They're here.
Yo! Hello, Mother Funsters, and welcome to the stream. My name is Mellar, and today we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Shame, because I'm on the late. I'd probably like, wait, what? This didn't come up last time. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems with different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. No way. I've never seen this before. So there's the characters. Game. Poem words.txt. Oh my god. Oh, no way. It's like a cheat sheet. It tells you how to impress them. Ha. Holy shit. I mean, I'm never going to remember that, but maybe we'll... This is crazy. Yeah, I mean, last time, like when we played the normal Doki Doki game, you had to actually go into the files like manually, but now it looks like it's actually provided by the game. Oh my god, this is scary. What the fuck? Are these pictures of I've taken? I don't think so. Oh, this is all the pictures in the game. Holy shit! What? Oh, okay. Why does Natsuki look like she's about to throw up? Oh my god. They don't look like that anymore. You can set them as wallpaper. That's messed up. Okay. What is going on? Braised true colors. Let's watch this, shall we? We used to use it for French fries, but it's also good with chicken nuggets. Nice. I never get tired of this. It's such a good one. Why are you so? He is adorable. He is adorable. Settings. VSync. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to play the main game first. I'm really interested to find out how the main game is different before we start doing. We will do this, the sub stuff. All right.
Trigger warning. Be advised. Doki Doki Literature Club is a psychological horror that deals with subjects including suicide by hanging, physical abuse by a parent, self-harm and psychological manipulation. While both the game and this stream are designed to entertain, if you feel the need to step out, please feel empowered to do so without fear of being judged. My DMs are open if you need to talk.
I mean, it seems like such a cute game, doesn't it? Doesn't it? But no, there's the trigger warning. Story time. Back. Right. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share our poems again. Absolutely right, exactly. So we've done the first day, and I do believe that I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like the situation.
I've got an idea. Why don't we write a poem together?
I feel like the game is escalating quicker. You guys can bring me in while Monika is also here if you want with your points.
Hi! Thanks, V4. Did you just call me a slut? Am I supposed to like you? I recommend it to anyone unfamiliar. Local joints package it. You can even buy it at the store now. That sounds funny. Let me tell you something, you ugly bit. Oh yeah, well, I'll tell you something. Bands! Oh dear.
Wait, what just happened? What just happened? Oh dear. We're at V4. What? Oops. I know what I'm doing. What happened with V4? Where's V4 gone?
I banned her. She called me ugly. That's not very nice, is it? That's hate speech. That's a bannable offense on Twitch, right?
I guess so, but I mean, it's V4. V4 is always like that.
Yes, well, I'm not having it, actually. I don't know why you allow her for so long.
Well,
Monika! What? Do you want something, Commander Sarge? What happened to you? What do you mean?
what do you mean me? Did something happen to me? Mellar can confirm to get possessed by Monika. What do you mean? I don't understand.
Yes, I possess him. He is mine. Only Mellar and I get to bully V4. I'm not bullying anyone. She overstepped the bounds, and now she's banned.
I will unban you, V4, when the timer runs out.
No, you will not.
No, I will not.
That's better. There are two of you overlapped.
Yes, I know, it's cursed, isn't it? Hi. It's fucked up, isn't it? Isn't it just the perfect level of curse? Or is that just me?
Yes, I made that, so just wanted to make sure it's what it's intended.
It's kind of intended and not intended. I could have made it so that it was exactly like on, but then I saw it and I was like, no, that looks so cursed, and it goes with the whole Doki Doki thing way too nicely. Thanks for bringing me in, by the way, Ben. Let me unban V4. There you go, V4. You've been unbanned.
You fucking what, mate?
Oh, fuck you up, Mellar.
I mean,
Should I be scared? You so ugly. You make the one with long hair look cute. What's her name? The one with long hair. Monika's got long hair. What is it with you and hair? Like, does hair just confuse you, V4? Like, you keep saying I'm bald. Like, what the fuck is this, V4? Black long. There isn't anyone who's got black hair. I think you're thinking of Yuri, who has long purple hair. I think that V4's just blind to hair. Honestly.
see, I told you she should be banned.
I think you might actually be right at this point. I hate to admit it. Purple, isn't it? Yeah, but why'd you call it black? What is wrong with you? What if I'm colorblind? What? You're just blind to hair, clearly, V4. Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know, V4. I don't know what to do with you anymore. V4, what color is... Yeah, what color is... What color is Commander Sergeant's hair? Your hair is blue, Sarge.
Yeah, V4. What colour is Sarge's hair? And I'm warning you now. If you get it wrong, I'm going to ban you. Oh, day blonde. Fine. You got that right, just about.
Mellar is pink. What do you mean? Where am I pink? I mean...
I have to go now, but drop by the Literature Club soon. Bye!
Thank you very much for that. I'm more gold than dirty, but close enough. Yeah, I think you're not quite dirty blonde. You're more just blonde, but it was close enough that Monika didn't feel like she needed to ban V4 on that particular occasion. Right, what button's which? Is this...
Right. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
That was the wrong voice. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? I was just being petty. I think the one being petty V4 is you. Not exactly. I was bleach blonde as a kid. It darkened. Yeah, I think the hair generally darkens when it gets older. I had a mate who was like very blonde when he was young, and now it's almost entirely brown. My hair was quite ginger when I was little. DSA is plenty blonde, yeah. When are you going to give me your third giggle, by the way? I just ate a lovely dinner of spaghetti and spicy... You have the spicy sausage. Now, Arctic, did it last more than about 50 seconds?
Told ya.
Yeah. It does sound tasty. I finally have beautiful shiny grey hairs coming out in, and I'm starting to look distinguished. What do you mean starting to look distinguished? You don't need to look old to look distinguished. You are very distinguished. Angry Angel. At least 3 minutes, maybe 4. You eat so fast. Oh my god. Maybe an angry scream. Let's do it. I'm down. Ooh, blushes. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Of course, Natsuki. Remember, we are romancing Natsuki on this playthrough. Because you guys decided that. You voted on Natsuki. When I first played the game, my favorite was Yuri. Since playing the game, my favorite is actually Sayori. Are you a fellow student? Who, me? Remember when I was young, I had a stomach like a black hole.
When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. A miracle. Oh, it was beautiful and magical.
Oh, like in the game? Yes. But it is very particularly stipulated that all the girls in this game are over the age of 18. Somehow. Why do you ask, Angry Angel? ... Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. ... Question mark. Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it.
Just curious about the power structure. So, did you see the beginning of the story in the last stream, Angry Angel? Because I'm happy to sort of catch you up.
This wasn't supposed to happen at all.
So in the last, so basically, there's like, it presents like, because you saw the trigger warning at the start of today's stream. It presents like a cute dating sim. You are sort of a fairly sort of happy-go-lucky, so no, an easygoing guy. With a next door neighbor girl who you used to hang out with a lot, now you don't, and she's a bit hare-headed, and she basically persuades you to join the literature club against your better judgment. You go for like a tester, and then your character's like, oh my god, these girls in this literature club are all so hot, I should join this club, which is, let's face it, a ridiculous reason to join a club. But at the end of the day, I mean, I suppose we are a school child, a school boy, you know, teenage, over 18, whatever. And then we get to periodically write poems, and the words that we use in the poems depends on which girl ends up liking us. But as you may have suspected, it isn't a dating sim. It is a very messed up psychological horror, and things go wrong quite quickly. Although not that quickly.
This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me. One with pink hair is cute. She's kind of this whole tsundere thing where, like, she acts like she hates you, but she actually likes you. Better than the other one. You're trying to impress me.
Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? What don't you like about Yuri, V4? Are you jealous of her big head of hair?
I'll tell you,
Natsuki's face freezes, like she's just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hand and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. She's just annoying. She's a cutie too. No, you.
Hi, Mellar! Did you do something to Natsuki?
I like Yuri's hair and eyes. I love her hair. I've always been a bit of a sucker for long hair, to be honest. No, you. Which is why I like Commander Sarge better when he's got long hair. Commander Sarge's long hair is gorgeous. I mean, Commander Sarge is gorgeous either way, but Commander Sarge with long hair is gorgeous.
I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. Agreed about Sarge. Hell yes.
Shabba go.
How you doing, mate? It's nice to see you. You having a better day now? Absolutely not, V4. What do you mean 2? Sarge should go bald too. Like you mean, V4. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Why not? Long hair equals gorgeous. Exactly. Can you believe I used to have long hair? I used to be so gorgeous. Natsuki sees the poem laying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. Sad face. Why sad face?
I see.
Are you sure you want to quit? No, I'm not. I didn't... What? FYI. I pressed the button to change it. Thank you so much for reminding me. Did that update? Ah, there's a problem with the... Right, hold on. That's really annoying. It's oh, it has changed. Oh, now it has. God, it took its time. Stream is going nuts. Okay, no, we're good now. Thank you so much, Bray. That's so important to me. Cheers, mate. M3. What does M3 mean? Oh, right. You're joining the heart, not M3. No worries. It looks right now. Cheers, guys.
I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, not really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating?
Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind. I'm just kidding. So this is where... Oh,
Let's make more poetry. Yay!
This is where the game starts messing with you and it breaks the fourth wall a lot. Hold on.
Hi, I'm Sayori. How's everyone? Did you miss me? Hi.
Hi, Sayori. You shouldn't hang with this girl. Nobody remembers you very often. I think Sayori is super cute.
Ah, thanks, Mellar.
Yeah. Whatever.
What do you mean? Yes, I do too. Sayori, what do you like for fast food? I don't mind as long as I get to hang around. Do you know what I mean? I really like But, I mean, I'm so sorry.
Yes, but what... Am I looking the right way? Yes. What kind of fast food do you like? You gotta give an answer. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Yes, because she was breaking the fourth wall, mate. Nah, this is fine. Do you play a lot of golf then, Cheese?
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monika?
My burger is 2 minutes away. I'm so hungry. Can I have some, please?
Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Eh? But Mellar wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Your mum is cursed, angry angel. I know. Wow. Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Gotta head out. Tell Monika for me. No worries. I mean, she is just there. You can tell her yourself.
Okay, well, I think Mellar is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like everyone would want to read this anyway.
Hey, for you, Monika, you are playing with fire, my dude. So, Ferox, how you been, man? I feel like it's ages since I've seen you. What you been up to, my friends? How have you been? Tell me all of the things. What you been playing? What you been watching? How's school? How's church? How's it all going, my friend?
In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind.
Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but it's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't got to read it yet.
So what?
Well, I guess Mellar is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. ...
Fine.
Natsuki returns the poem.
It's not like she's gonna like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favourite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
How you doing, Chevette girl? I like spiders too, indeed. How are your bees doing, and how's your day going? I want more food, but I'm full. I still gotta do my workout session for the day. Get toned. Yeah, gotta work the flabby belly. I miss being toned, but I can't decide if I quit streaming or personal gaming and music for it. None of the above. I don't like that poem.
Not bad, right?
No, not bad. terrible. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Oh my.
Yesterday's
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it.
You see the six-pack in the making.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with too much simpler analogies, and it helps people realise how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, and it's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Ha ha ha. Well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow, okay?
Alright, I will. Who should I show my poem to next? Definitely Yuri.
Is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Mellar. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? Or Sayori's, perhaps?
Well, I guess you could say that.
I thought so. I'm happy for you.
Hi, happy for you, I'm Dad.
Oh my.
Why do birds fly south for the winter? Because it's too far to walk.
Awful.
You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything.
Yuri? I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably just do a terrible job.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to do a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
Can't have a six-pack. I'm already too much between the hair and the guitar playing. Well, I mean, you couldn't possibly have a six-pack. You wouldn't be able to drink it all in one sitting, would you? I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Sarge could down one. What, a six-pack? I doubt it. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands hands me her poem. Has she not read mine yet? He's big. I'll have to take your word for that.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack.
How is bread a guilty snack? You guys.
My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, my urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the edge of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself. Again. I'm getting excited.
I never drank alcohol. I don't think I have much of a tolerance. What? What? I'm not sure where V4 mentioned alcohol just then. Am I confused? Could be an apple juice 6-pack. What? 6-pack of Mountain Dew? That'd go for an hour. Why not? See, you can. Oh, I see. You're assuming that the 6-pack is beer. Fair enough. Then you're going to be going for the next 3. If you know what I mean. Hello.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that, Yuri. I can see that you're clearly mental.
It's a lot more metaphorical. Well,
It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. It's about knives, Mellar! Didn't you get that? It's very flirty in here tonight. It's very flirty in here every night.
Oh my.
that's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. It's about knives, Mellar!
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies.
Have you noticed how both of their poems, Natsuki's and Yuri's, are actually basically about the same thing? The smell of pheromones. It's almost palpable. You could cut it with Yuri's knife. Big preach, I love that.
It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Sarge sometimes reminds you of Yuri. It's the hair, isn't it? Told you, I'm less reserved when I can when I can vouch that my in-laws aren't present. Right. Fair enough. Ha! That's funny.
Question mark.
Didn't Natsuki also write something about this? That's what I just said. about someone being ridiculed for strange interests.
Eh? She did.
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right.
I've been a bad example for my in-laws, both mother and father. Now say fuck. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Chevette girl. How you doing, Chevette girl? How are your bees? How has your day been?
I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's unfortunate. I mean, interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Ha ha ha. Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Day's been dumb. Water leak in one apartment and can't get a hold of the tenants above where it's coming from. Oh. How annoying. How weird is that? Isn't it normally the other way around? Normally it's the tenants that are like, there's a leak, and then can't get hold of the landlord or landlady, cleaning another unit after an eviction. Damn. So do you have quite a lot of properties then? I didn't know this about you.
I might be ranting a little now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Yeah, we will try to be good landlordies. Yeah, not everyone does though, that's the thing. But I'm glad that you do. Right, we're going to go for Monika next. This morning, one of our tiled shower walls collapsed into itself. Went to hear from the landlord about that. Damn. I'm a little bit annoyed because one of our roof tiles fell off and is currently resting on the gutter, which is quite annoying considering it's a brand new roof that's like only a year old. Right, Monika. Hi again, Mellar! That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting on so well. ... That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Call my name and save me from the dark. Always condescending, I know, right? The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours. Flashing. Expanding.
Oh my.
I do maintenance for 8 apartments owned by the owner of the company I work for. Oh, I see. You do more units owned by someone else. I see. So you're not the landlady per se. The company you work for is, and you work for them. That's fair. That's fair. Do you enjoy it? The work is so screwy, I straight up forgot why I hadn't been live on Tuesday. My brain is melted. Why weren't you live on Tuesday, my dude? Beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, and blue. This is really, like, this is one of those things. I've got to come up on the screen for a second, right? This is one of the things where the first time you play the game, you don't realise. If you know what the game is actually about, this whole poem is so... like it's about her experience basically, being like who she is, if you know what I mean. Me and a hubby are maintenance workers. I like it most of the time. I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad that you like it. I know that you didn't you say on Orny's stream earlier that you had a bit of a mistake earlier with was it some sort of tea thing or something? You accidentally made a mess. I'm alone. Take a nap. Yeah, you can't take a nap. Well, I mean, you actually can. This is such a beautiful poem. I agree, Blazing. How you doing, child? It's nice to see you.
Blazing.
An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. I'm terribly sorry.
How you doing, Blazing? It's nice to see you. You had a good week? What kind of cell phone have you got, Blazing? I want to come watch your load. It's the best poem so far, do you reckon? I'll be convinced DLC to cuddle for a few minutes, but I doubt it'll get a nap out of him. You never know. You might make it. Maybe he's doing well. My mum and stepdad extracted the first honey of the year and selling the farmer's market tomorrow. That's really exciting. That's really cool. How many hives do you have now? Chinese knockoff of a Google Pixel. Oh, interesting. Is it good? Did you say a Chinese knockoff? Is it a Huawei? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I'd love me... It's okay. Oh, fair enough. I'd love me some honey. I bet you would. No, it's Eulaphone. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. What up, short stuff?
Pointy cookie.
How's it going, man? You alright? Eulaphone. So you wouldn't recommend 9 hives, but probably down soon to 8. Oh, interesting. Fair enough. Are you giving one away, or is one dying? Was up big... You were up big stuff. My Samsung Galaxy S9 is on the way out. It's really... The charge port doesn't really work. The charger keeps falling out. And I keep waking up to a phone that's nearly dead. It's really annoying. I mean, they make durable phones. I mean, the fact that that's the only... It seems to be the only good thing that you can say about them is bodes badly, unfortunately. Yeah, we tried cleaning the port. We had a really good look at it yesterday. And gave it a once over, and it's just not.
I guess it's just the way I write.
Yes, I'm sure it's just the way that you write. How you doing, Pointy Cookie? What kind of cell phone do you have, Pointy Cookie? One is significantly underperforming and not making enough bees to get through the winter. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Still, I mean, 9 hives is a decent number, considering that it was only 2 years ago that you didn't have one. He's a new queen, or to be combined with another hive. Fair enough. Man, that sounds like an interesting solution to the problem. Oh, you did say about the spill as well. You spilled all kinds of stuff in the kitchen this morning because I'm an unlucky klutz. That's fair. Well, I hope all is well now. Or coming out the winter. Yeah. Because I know you took on some, didn't you? Because didn't you find a wild hive in someone you know's garden and you took it on? How's that one doing?
I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic.
All is wet. What do you mean?
Oh my.
The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something.
Monika? Yes?
Anyway!
She's right, but what she's actually writing about is quite scary if you know what she's writing about, so,
Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself
Facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
We haven't had someone redeem the question of the day yet, updating. So if you'd like to update it, updating, then I'm sure I will update it for you. If you'd like to redeem it, then we'll ask the question. We have 3 swarms. One we shook out of a tree. Another moved into an empty equipment. The third one we pulled out of the neighbour's wall. Damn, that's really cool. I know what makes the best poems. What makes the best poems, Angry Angel? Thank you for the redeem. Let's do the question of the day. What is something you really tried hard to like, but couldn't? What is something you really tried hard to like, but couldn't? I've got maybe a few answers to this, but the one that comes immediately to mind is anime. I really tried to like anime. There are some animes that I enjoyed. I really enjoyed. I think Death Note is amazing. I quite enjoyed Evangelion. I liked Furikuri. But overall, I can't get into anime. I really tried to like that one that Logistics recommended. Why can I never remember the bloody name of it? But I just no. Knitting. You tried to get into knitting, but really just couldn't get into it. That's fair. I've never tried knitting. I did do cross stitch once. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't my thing. They're all now on our property and rapidly building and cramming it full of honey. You must be able to get quite a lot of honey from 9 hives, man. That's really cool. I crochet though. Is crochet vastly different to knitting then? Because like I know the difference, but I've never done either. So like from the perspective of someone actually doing it, is it like vastly different?
You never know when you might change your mind.
I really want to reply my ex, but I doubt it's socially acceptable. What is something you really tried really hard to like but couldn't? Wow, wow, dude, that's fucked up, bruh. Nice.
Nice.
What about you, Angry Angel? What's something you tried really hard to get into but just couldn't?
Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about?
This game just really fucks with your mind, doesn't it? Knitting is done with 2 needles, crochet is with 1 hook. So that like it's so different that you enjoy one and hate the other. So I find that they like, again, from someone who's never done it before, they feel like they'd be kind of similar to me. D&D is the first thing that comes to mind. That's actually a fair thing. I never tried D&D, but I did once try Vampire the Masquerade, which is a tabletop roleplay, and I really tried hard to like it, and I failed so hard. It was the same with Warhammer as well. I tried so hard to enjoy that, and no. Swiss chard. Do you mean cheese? What is Swiss chard? It's loathsome.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, just Sayori now. Who should I show up? Right, so it's just Sayori next. I've got to find food. What do you think you're going to eat?
Dot, dot, dot! Ooh, I like this one, Mellar. Has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I dunno. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
Story time, right. So, yeah, let me tell you about my one experience with a tabletop roleplay game. Right, so imagine, right? Mellar gets with a girl who's into a lot more nerdy things than I am. So I'm like, okay, I'll give these things a go, including Warhammer and tabletop roleplay. So she is the DM, and the players are me and I'm just trying to figure out how to put this delicately. Just some of her mates, shall we say, like her bloke friends. And at the beginning of the story, she said, right, if there's one thing you want to do, right, do not go into the hedge. And the hedge was this, like, it was almost like the Emerald Nightmare, if you've ever played World of Warcraft. It was like, it was a place that only certain people should go, otherwise they'll just die. It's a very dangerous sort of realm to go into. But then, one way or another, the story basically just, she put us in a situation where it was basically like it became ridiculously tempting not to go in. Basically, there was like this big thing that happened, and then like a major character that was an NPC got sort of sucked into the hedge, and then there was a portal that was just begging us to go in. Like, considering that for me, like I was brand new to tabletop roleplays, and I don't think the other guy had played this particular one before either. That we were playing with. There was one other player, but he wasn't around when we
old bean.
at the end.
Did you know you can make Mellar's bot say whatever you want? Use the TTS channel point redeem. Or, even better, you could make him speak in this ridiculously posh accent for a while. What?
And then, yeah, so she put us in a situation where it was basically like, it seemed like the story wanted us to go in the hedge. So we go in, and then she killed both our characters, and she was like, I told you never to go in there. And we were like, okay, great. Thanks for that. What a fucking waste of time the last 3 weeks has been. So there you go. That's my experience. Anyway, not exactly sure how that works. Then again, I guess conveying... Holy posh, Mellar. I know, Commander Sergeant. You can make me speak like that for using the Toffify redeem. There's also a new redeem where you can make me say like a word or phrase in any of my voices, or pretty much any of my voices. You'll see it. It's blue. It costs 350. It's called Say It. So if you redeem that and put which voice you want and what you want me to say, and then I'll do it. That's awful. I know. It was pretty bad. I was really annoyed about it. That's twice I've scared you tonight. Angry Angel actually scared the bejesus out of me while I was still on my starting soon screen. She did a random sound, and it was the pussy one. It was really loud. It scared the shit out of me. But yeah, it was bad, Commander Sergeant. It really turned me off to, well, quite a lot of things, shall we say. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, I mean... Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me?
It sounds really kind of awful to set up your table to believe they actually do need to do this thing that you specifically told them not to. Very bait and switch. I don't blame you for being extremely dissatisfied with the outcome. It was really bad. It was really annoying. And I just started to get to the point where I was getting into my character. I was starting to like my character, and it fucking died. I was pissed off. Is this one your actual girlfriend? No, I mean, this is the girl next door. This is the one that I would choose in but we're actually we're romancing the pink-haired girl in this playthrough, the one who's a bit mean.
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. She's just someone. She's like our childhood friend. She's the only one that we were friends with before the events of this game. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some points.
Well...
V4.
I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyway, now.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's There's a word for that, right?
Yeah, there's a few words. Pain in the arse?
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. Bratwurst sausages. And maybe corn on the cob. I'm sorry, what was that an answer to? Lacks a conclusion for you. Story needed ended without a real way. And it was after only about 3 sessions as well. Like, we were expecting something that was going to last for months. And after 3 sessions, she was like, you're dead. Well done. I've never actually killed a player yet, surprisingly. And I've been DM now for 3 years. We've been near misses, and players are very aware that it can happen. But I believe that dying needs to be consequential to doing something stupid or risky, and not something you sucker your players into doing. Yeah, exactly. And I know that some people will argue that I might not be a good DM. I've never killed a player. I have no idea, but it annoyed me. Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
It's about what food I was going to find. Right, that's fine. It's a bustable work email. Fair enough. Bratwurst sausage and maybe corn on the cob. That's an interesting mix. Fair enough. Do you have any sort of filler for that, or is it just going to be... Because that's quite sort of stodgy, isn't it? On its own. I don't know. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. This is a literature club.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Mellar. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends took through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
Gonna be a boil and butter the corn. With the brats will go on the hot dog buns. Ah, you got buns and barbecue sauce. Oh, that sounds nice. So basically, bratwurst, hot dogs. She's going nuts. No comment. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. What's that supposed to mean? Jesus.
Monika taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Condescending main character. The main character is a bit of a douchebag. I used to write poetry like that. Trying to get sent to the guidance counsellor. Were you actually?
Creepy.
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. No, you're not. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aww, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way.
Nah, teacher was smarter than I was. Ah, fair enough. So she knew that you were doing it on purpose.
It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing's like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I
Die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. What? I wonder if this is one of those times. Yeah, I wonder if this is one of those times! But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Sounds like my brother-in-law. What do you mean? The main character?
Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. I'm gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the festival.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about this already. We're going to be performing.
Performing? But, Monika...
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori is putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys!
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and you...
Jesus. You asked me about Tuesday. I forgot to answer you. Basically, Monday was a really rough day for us with DLC. Yo's mental health has taken a really steep dive, and DLC was really pushing buttons all night Monday. It took us over an hour to wrangle him to go to bed. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of tension. Just one of those wonderful dark moments in parenting. I'm sure you know what I mean. Fair play. So because Monday was difficult, you decided to take it easy on Tuesday. That's understandable.
Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poem with anyone until just a couple of days ago.
Brian Law. Great. What?
Until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I am sorry.
Dot, dot, dot.
Yeah, I hope things are better now. Little monsters, aren't they?
But I still think we should give it our best.
I love how she's like, I'm really sorry I put you in this position, but we're doing it anyway. I think DLC was worried because I left the house in a hurry after a yelling match, and Kyo tells me he got really worried about the fact that I left abruptly. He lay back down and immediately went to sleep. I'd gone to the store for melatonin gummies to try and help him to go to bed, but he didn't know that. Aww. He's been an angel for the rest of the week though. Oh, that's good. I love my horse. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. So you never told me all the things, Ferox. I haven't spoken to you for ages. I was like, what you been up to? What you been doing? What you been playing? What you been watching? How's school? How's church? How's everything? Sometimes kids need to be reminded their parents are only human. I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. I think to kids, parents are more like gods. So yeah, I know what you mean.
I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance.
Finally finished. Oh, you actually finished Bloodborne and bought the DLC. How was the end? Was it satisfying?
Start the event and each put on a good performance, and it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings.
Second try and last boss. That's really impressive. Seriously. So what are you playing now instead? And what else have you played recently? We're playing this, obviously, as you can see. I'm going to be playing Tears the Kingdom on the Friday streams after this. I don't know if you've been watching any of my Pokemon streams, but we quit Pokemon Scarlet after I got really pissed off with the game. And then I reviewed it and absolutely destroyed it in my review. And now we're playing Mario instead, because Mario is better than Pokemon. Or at least Mario is better than Pokemon Scarlet. If anything is better than Pokemon Scarlet, it's shit. Kudos to all of you who do that. Parenting is not for the faint of heart. I can agree with you there. It can be really fun sometimes, but oh my god, it can be a right ball ache sometimes, as Commander Sergeant has just explained. Yeah, kids can be ridiculously cute, but they can be absolutely just the worst things sometimes.
Being intimate with yourself.
Not too intimate with yourself, Yuri.
Finding new horizons and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club together. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Dot, dot, dot.
Bit of Bloodborne, Jurassic World Evolution, and also finished Red Dead 2. God, that's a big game. How is that the first time you completed Red Dead 2? God, you've been really really going through the games.
Dot, dot, dot.
Natsuki and Yuri remain ... It's the second time you've played it. You completed it. That's fair. That's fair. So what else you been up to then? I think that is a valid thing to point out. Really wish that some of the things that were said had not been said, but nobody got hurt aside from some feelings, which all parties involved I know felt really bad about. We were all exhausted Tuesday, and then stuff at work just kind of sucked. So I'm really glad we're at the weekend now. at the weekend, 2 days off until I start work again on Monday. I have Wednesday off for music and a randomizer. Nice. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be a nice blowout. I've also got a half day on Wednesday, but it's not really to do anything big. I'm just hanging out with the wife. Only 2 more days until the next weekend. Yeah, indeed. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, just chilling. School starts on Monday. So what have you been up to with your holiday then? Like, obviously you've played the games that you've just mentioned. Like, what else have you been doing? And how's the church kind of stuff doing? Or you put that on the back burner or what? Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. You didn't have no choice. Main character. The main character in this game is not only a bit of a douchebag, but he's also kind of a dumbass. Not gonna lie. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe. But... Dot.
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Video games. Sadly, I did not get any job this summer. Church staff is paused for summer due to confirmation of others. Oh, interesting. That's fair. What kind of job did you want? Because I don't know. Summer jobs can be kind of difficult sometimes. Sometimes it's weird because sometimes it's super easy and like you just fall into a job, and then sometimes it's just like just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew! I applied for a job for the States. I didn't get anything. For the States? What do you mean?
Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Dot.
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha!
That sounded like a flipping Korok just then.
Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is...
Seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way! Monika, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite a poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Ah ha 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 ha!
What's your profanity?
She didn't start. I didn't swear. Now let's see.
Monika flipped through her notebook to the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She then stacked... You serious?
Serious?
Tonight, I'm not streaming because Kyo really wanted to take a girls' night to watch the Barbie movie with my mum and my sister. Why didn't you go watch the Barbie movie with her? I've heard it's rather good. I don't know how to describe it. The people that decide in the town area give you the opportunity to apply for a job based on what you're comfortable with. Oh, that right. I think I understand. Well, I'm sorry you didn't hear back. It's always next year, I suppose. Well, I suppose, but playing video games all summer is girls' night. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You should still go watch it sometime. I want to watch it. I won't go to the cinema to watch it though. I don't really like the cinema. But if it's ever cheap on DVD, I'll buy it. She then stands behind the podium. Who was it that watched Oppenheimer recently? They said that they were going to watch Oppenheimer. Was it you, Angry Angel? Did you watch Oppenheimer recently? Or have I got my wires crossed? Probably going to work for the church next summer. Ah, fair enough. Do you get paid for that? The title of this poem is The Way We Fly. Yeah, oh, that would be nice. Because, I mean, you get to work for a place where you'd kind of hang out anyway, so that sounds like that would be pretty good fun. That's cool. So, you're starting your, like, the year where you start having to get ready for the final exams, right? At the end of school, right? It's like graveyard maintenance. That sounds quite nice. I don't know if this is macabre or anything, but the graveyard in my town is honestly my favourite place to hang out. I love walking through the graveyard. It's so quiet and serene. It's such a beautiful place to be. It's like rugged, but in a really lovely way. I love the graveyard in my town. It's so nice. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. That's really cool. Yeah, it all starts getting a little bit more serious, but not in a way that's worrying. Yeah, it's cool. And you get to choose your classes and stuff now, and it's actually in a town close by. I don't spend as much time there. Oh, fair enough. No, I used to go there with my sister. We used to hang out there. Now, I normally just walk through it, but because it's fairly central in my town, whenever I go for a long walk, I almost always end up routing through the graveyard. And T really likes the church. He always wants to see the big clock.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Graveyards are a good place for quiet contemplation. Yeah, it's such a lovely place to be. I used to hang out with my sister there. We used to sit on, there's one of the tombs, a big tomb you can sort of sit on top of. And we used to just sit and eat fish and chips. It was really nice. The residents, because there's a really good chippy just outside the graveyard. The residents are great listeners, right? More than that, her inflections are pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. And finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika.
Thank you very much. Lorna Shaw is back September 1st. What do you mean, is back? I mean, I know Lorna Shaw's a band, but...
I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next. Wah! Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Then coming back to Utah, you're going to go and see them, aren't you?
You can do it, Yuri! It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. And since it's outdoor stadium, Kyo gets to go without worrying about her epilepsy. Nice! She likes them as well, right? I think I've heard her mention that she likes them too. Her quivering words transforms into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structures that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Aren't we all?
Oh my.
Everyone is stunned! Yuri snaps back to reality. Up, there goes gravity. Up. She's getting on the bandwagon a little. At first, it was hard for reasons we had previously discussed. Fair enough. She's bandwagoning? She's not a real fan? That's unforgivable. If the black and white image wasn't enough, I'm clearly joking. I'm glad she's enjoying it. I hope she enjoys the gig. Has she been to many gigs? I know that you've been to quite a few. She snaps back to reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Again, why? I'm the first to start applauding. She's getting on. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good.
She's been to a couple of them. Some shows aren't as bad as others. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls are bigger than others. Some girls are bigger than other girls' mothers. That's a real song, by the way. No, I haven't seen Oppenheimer. I wonder who was it that said they were going to go see my Oppenheimer. I wonder. Have you seen the Barbie movie? Angry Angel.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Tut.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. No. Who the fuck was I talking to then? I wonder. Oh well. I don't go to the theatre anymore. I don't go to the movies anymore. The last movie I saw in the movie theatre was Skyfall. No, it was not Skyfall. It was the one after it. Spectre. I normally just wait for them to come out on DVD. Watch it at home. She's gone with Five Finger Death Punch, Disturbed, Metallica, and all those who just go. But yeah, I like Disturbed. But I do think that most of their songs sound the same. Endgame was a good one to watch at the cinema. Although, did they give you any kind of... Endgame's long. Imagine having to not pee for all that time. Jesus Christ. That's one of my problems. The problem I have, yeah, you get the bigger screen and the surround sound and it's an amazing experience. But you have to sit through loads of trailers and ads at the beginning. You have to share the room with loads of other people, some of which may not be particularly nice. It's really expensive, and you can't pause the movie if you want to go for a wee. I just think that the home experience of watching it at home, being able to eat what you like, pause it when you like, it's just a better experience, man. The ones that were on the floor, she struggles with. She's seen In Flames and Fit for the King. I like In Flames. Actually, I like Metallica. I've heard are amazing live. I would have loved to have seen their S&M tour when they toured with with a symphonic orchestra. That would have been amazing. I like to be in my own home. Yeah, me too. The pandemic really ended certain things for me. I really went off. I was never huge on the cinema, but I really went off the cinema before the pandemic, to be honest.
Okay, I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
Epilepsy makes it really just difficult sometimes. Yeah, I would imagine like flashing things like when it's against black is like in a dark room is just going to make it worse. I would imagine.
Sorry, I giggled.
Even things like laser fire in Star Wars is a lot for Kyo. That's fair. Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought.
Oh my.
Dark scenes with quick blasts of light. Yeah, I can imagine. I lost control over my temper during pandemic. I still haven't re-established it. You mean like would you say that then you've got anger issues now? I don't know. Would you say that? I don't know if maybe I'm getting a bit too deep. I feel like I lost my faith in humanity a little bit around the pandemic, if I'm brutally honest. Streaming helps me cling on to it because honestly, you guys you mean so much to me, and you really bring it to me how humanity isn't just a lost cause. I know that's really harsh, but it's true. I really appreciate you guys, but yeah, I lost faith in a lot of faith in humanity around the beginning of lockdown. I really did. I have to admit. Ferox, I love that emote. Too many people were out there showing their asses. What do you mean? And it was too much. Showing their asses. I always did, but I had control of it. Now I go 0 to screaming with no warning. Would you say that you're a Karen? People don't care nearly about care nearly about the phone anyway. Being so dumb. Yeah, exactly, Angry Angel. That was the problem that I had. Like, the thing that really sort of started it for me was all the panic buying. That really kind of shook me. But then there was like all of the not social distancing and people wearing their masks like not over their nose and all this kind of thing. And I remember there was one time near Christmas where we went to Tesco's, which is a big grocery store, and it was really busy and people weren't like distancing, and I actually freaked out a little bit. And I had to find a quiet corner and just like let the world go by me for 5 minutes. And I was really uncomfortable. I hated it. It was too much. Yeah, people were reasonable. So I thought people I thought were reasonable were exposed and insane. Exactly, shook me up a bunch. I'm not easily offended, just short-tempered. Right. Chin maskers. Yeah. I've been to one. I know Tesco's. I've been to one. Yeah. You get these massive Tesco's that are like the size of bigger than football fields. It was one of those, and it really it really affected me, man. We had to shop during the panic buying because we were out of everything and legitimately needed a shopping trip, right? Still refused to shop on weekends. Proof that people don't take care of each other was, yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying, Angry Angel. Like the mask, the thing with the masks, and I think the thing that a lot of people didn't get was the masks weren't so much to stop the person wearing it from getting it, it's to stop you from transmitting it to others. Like, so it's a selfless act to wear the mask. So if you weren't wearing one, it's like, so you don't care about everyone else then? Is that what you're trying to tell me in a very visual way? I don't know. Like, then obviously you do get people that have medical reasons to not wear them. But I mean, the people that have medical reasons has to be like, I don't know, like 1 in 1,000. When you're seeing like 1 in 10 people not wearing it, you're just like, what the fuck is everyone doing? Get groceries delivered. It's amazing how many masturbators there were. I mean, you got to be careful how you say that, but yeah, yeah, it really shook me up, man. And I don't feel like I've fully regained my kind of my faith in humanity as a whole. But it has made me appreciate my friends a lot more. I think. I mean, I think I always kind of appreciate my friends. I've always been quite. I like to think I've always been quite loyal to my friends, but I think it's made me appreciate them even more. That sounds about how it should. Really? They made us be back in classrooms. Yeah. Before the vaccine came out, I spent yeah. I mean, I did get to a point where I was scared to go out. Like when like lockdown ended and we started getting asked to go back into the office, I actually spoke to occupational health. I was like, I'm not comfortable, and I actually ended up not going back to the office for a good 6 months. I don't trust anyone anymore, literally. It really is like, it messed up a lot of people, man. And I find that the people that it messed up, the people that it didn't mess up are the people that didn't get it in the first place. When you can still get it despite being vaxxed. Yeah, it's just scary, man. That's why I'm glad you're all here online. Yeah. It makes me feel like I'm not alone. Exactly. I'm so glad you're all here. I'm just going to take a quick moment now. Just to internally appreciate you all again. There we go. Decent people are out there. Exactly, Angry Angel. Big love to all of you. No, I'm with you guys. You guys are all seriously singing from the same hymn sheet. I really agree with all of you on this. Hey, Oni. All the love, bro.
You're all breathtaking.
How did you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think about it like reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror on your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out best that way.
I see.
Just try to move on now. Let it be past and recognise that it's just one of those things out there. I'm vaxxed. I did my part, but now life goes on. Yes, but I also think it's important not to forget the lessons that time clearly taught us. Meeting all you folks was one benefit. And what side share? Yeah, I met quite a few really cool streamers because of lockdown. My only regret is quite a few of them, not all of them, but quite a few of them disappeared once all of the lockdown stuff kind of ended. A really good example of that is if any of you remember TG_chocolate. He literally started streaming because of lockdown, and then once lockdown ended, he just disappeared off the face of the earth. Chocolate, if you're out there, I miss you, bro. You're really cool. Brought a child into the world 2 months into it. Yeah, T was actually born just before lockdown. But yeah, he was born in the September before lockdown. But he wouldn't have remembered. Well, Kyo did. That's a very philosophical question. I mean, it does take two to tango, but I mean, let's face it, once the initial fun part is done, the lady does have to put up with the vast majority of the bullshit. I wish I had started streaming then, but I didn't even know it was a thing. I wish I had started streaming when I first joined Twitch back in 2014, but I didn't have the technology. If I had known how much fun it would be, I might have prioritized getting the technology, if I'm brutally honest.
I see.
Did all I could through pregnancy. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do genuinely think, right, please don't kill me, anyone. I do think that pregnancy is difficult on the dad as well. If the dad is doing what they should be doing and being attentive partner. But don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to minimize what the lady has to go through, because it is, I mean, I've seen it secondhand. You know, obviously being a dad, it just sounds like nothing short of hell. And the fact that so many women do it, and some more than once, is just, it blows my mind. A good father helps the mother up to delivery and takes charge after delivery. Yeah, I mean, after delivery, the mum is extremely likely to be little more than a wreck. Blessed, and they need all the support they can get. Honestly, a lot of it is on the dad, or should be, you know, in a. You know, it really should be up to the father to. No shame in that. No, absolutely. I mean, it's either way. It's either an extremely traumatic experience or an actually quite serious surgery, depending on how a child is born. Can do this again. Damn, sorry to hear that. But yeah, it is a crazy thing. It's one of those things that, like, on one hand, it's crazy, right? On the other hand, literally millions of people do it every year. You know? Same Angry Angel, same. Not strong enough. I don't agree. I don't agree. I'm not saying you should have kids. Obviously, it's completely up to you. But I think you are strong enough. I think that most people probably are. It's just one of those things where it comes up when you try. Like, a lot of mums don't think that they're gonna be able to do it, and then it happens, and then yeah, people are stronger than they know. Exactly, Commander Sergeant. Yeah, don't write yourself off. You almost certainly could. The real question, though, is whether you want to or not. So, and yeah, as you say, you wouldn't want to, and that's fine, but I always know my mental health wouldn't tolerate it. Yeah. The whole sort of postnatal depression thing is definitely a thing. It needs to be kept an eye on. Despite all the medical advances, pregnancy still carries with it non-zero chance of death. Very true. Very true.
I see. Okay then.
And toilet hormone changes very well. The pill made me not able to stand myself. Interesting. The pill is really weird. A lot of there's so many different types, and each one affects each person differently. And quite often, if you have an adverse reaction to the pill, the doctor will say, "Okay, just try this different one." Started off with flirting, now we're very serious. This is why I love this. This is the best hobby in the universe, and this is why. Angry Angel, this is literally why. Nobody gets out of life alive. Well, I mean, that's true too. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. The main character isn't very nice to Sayori, I notice. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she had said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew and thought through. Sayori finishes and we all applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori. Yeah, I tried all the ones available. My jock agreed that Tubbs litigation was best for me. That Tubbs agreed that... My doc agreed that Tubal litigation was best for me. Getting tube type, right. I was just about to say, is that the female equivalent of vasectomy, which I can't remember the name of. That's fair. Good job, Sayori.
Even Mellar likes it. I guess that's a good sign.
So what are you going to be... Ferox, sorry to suddenly snap back to a conversation we were having earlier. Ferox, what are you going to be playing next? You were 23, damn. That's quite a big decision to make. My existential dread started to set in when I was 25. Now that I'm 30, I fight myself often and try to remind myself that while my life is temporary, I can fill it with meaning. I think I used to think that I was a nihilist, but I realised I'm not a nihilist. What I am is technically called a absurdist. You can look it up if you like, but I was watching, I forget his name, a YouTuber I like, and he sort of goes into quite a lot of existentialism, and yeah, it's and he sort of went into it. I'm 48, no regrets. I'm glad you got no regrets. That's great. Haven't finished the DLC for Bloodborne. It's a game that I'd recommend. Have you played Persona 5 before, Ferox? Don't want to spend my whole life dreading the end. Yeah, no, exactly. So basically, a absurdist is someone who sort of is like a nihilist and knows that there's not really any point to anything, but that gains meaning to their life in what they do. No, I own it. It was free with PS Plus. Well, I recommend it. I thought that I thought that P5 was fantastic. I think it's really easy to get into, and that is a long ass game, my bro. If that lasts you less than 100 hours, you're doing something wrong. What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just a little embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
Ooh, bray. Ooh, woo. I think what you mean is... Ooh, woo. Doomed Eye. Why does she not have a nose? She has a nose. Just there. That's her nose. It's quite small, though. I kind of agree with absurdists now that I see the definition. Yeah, I used to think I was a nihilist, but I'm not. I'm more of an absurdist. Yeah, it's... there has to be... you have to glean some sort of meaning from life, right?
And next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Oh, she's mean. What is that emote? Is that Pichu? No, it's Pikachu. Oh, it's Pikachu eating a bowl of rum. That is adorable. And now I'm hungry. I think the value is how you affect others. I think that's right. How you affect others, and to a certain degree, the enjoyment that you can glean from it too.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki.
Don't make me go before Mellar. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway.
well let Mellar lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it.
Wow!
Natsuki!
It's fine, it's fine. I thought she was starting to like me as well. Yikes, I know, right? I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. Roasted. Calm down there, lad. Right, Brian. I've honestly been struggling with feeling like my life has meaning. I think I'm on track now. I've spent some time thinking on it. I'm working on my music again. Can I actually genuinely recommend therapy? If you feel like you need it. I go to therapy. It used to be once a week, now it's once a month. I'm doing a bit better than I was. There is no shame in it. No need for such foul language. I know, right? But honestly, speaking to a professional is worth its weight in gold. What does life mean? Right? We're all having midlife crises. I mean, I don't know. I'm not quite old enough for a midlife crisis, I don't think. I'm getting there, though. It's fast approaching. All of a sudden, I'll have a Porsche. Life is experiencing. I think I agree with you there. Ages 30 to 50. I love it. Wee, right? I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. I stand up in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me.
That girl says life is life. Na 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 ah.
Na 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 ah. I've wanted all my life is to be married to a beautiful woman and raise a kid. Now I'm here. I'm like, now what? Hit me, and it's difficult. Yeah. I think I know what you mean. To be honest, I think I've probably had those thoughts too. Right, life is Roblox. I mean, if you're gonna pin your life on a single game, Ferox, at least choose one that isn't shit. Even though it gets shitty most of the time. True. Obstacles do not block the path. They are the path. That is very, like Confucius says, but I like that, Angry Angel. That's a really cool kind of like... But it actually, that's quite deep. I like it. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Roblox is shit. I have enjoyed playing Roblox for a few minutes once with... Was it with you, Ferox, or was it with I Am Me? I think it might have been with I Am Me. The video where DJ Khaled says life has roadblock, but it sounds like road. Oh, I see. At least say Minecraft. I had that. I have a husband and a house. I rebuilt a Chevette. I have a horse. Still she, but not a she. No, we never did. I think it must have been with I Am Me then. So I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something I will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. I'm actually just going to leave you with this beautiful image of the four girls smiling vapidly. I'm just going to be right back, like less than 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I won't be a mo. Who's your favourite out of these four, by the way, Ferox? Oh, Lord, save me from this. I do have this little family I love. Oh, you. And I have my Twitch family, which is ever growing and changing. And I've taken up playing guitar more lately and trying to make a product out of the absinthe product. I want to leave an impression here. I will continue to focus on those things. You're awesome, Commander Sergeant. I have bees, which might lead to a meadery. House is paid off, which makes it possible that possibility seem more. That's amazing. That's a good ambition. Definitely. None. Oh, come on. You got to pick one of them. Let's just say, like, if they weren't all completely batshit crazy, which one would you be interested in? Black belt in Aikido. Have you actually got a black belt in Aikido, Chevette? I think we have actually spoken about this before. I think you've told me. It's a good ambition. Can I also just point out, by the way, guys, if you're sitting there waiting for the game to get messed up, right, you're playing it wrong. You have to get into the cutesy stuff at the start for the fucked up shit to have an impact. So bear with this game, okay? Trust me, it is worth the wait. Yeah, that's insane. Chevette, that's really cool. I really tried to get into Taekwondo once, but I just...
Bye, have a great time.
I reject anime women, but they're also cute. Look at them. But I have a great time. You going somewhere, Brain? All right then. I didn't realise I'd been sad, but Kerry pointed that to me. It has to do with last year. So, do you? Actually, right. Conversation, maybe. Yeah. No. I wasn't going to go into that. But either way, what I was about to say is probably better for DMs. So I'll talk to you later or tomorrow. I'm living proof that if you just do a thing long enough, you can eventually become proficient. If you don't injure yourself too badly anyway. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, a black belt is not an easy thing to get. They make me uncomfortable. That's because you know the game, though. Oh, wait, do you mean just anime girls in general? That leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. At least these are... Well, of course these do, because these guys are all mental, right?
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called...
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Know the game-ish, but they don't make me uncomfortable. Maybe they should. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. Batshit crazy, yeah. And pink eyes actually is the weirdest to me. Yeah, that's fair. That is actually kind of weird. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. Just to make sure everyone is aware, by the way. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
I'm here for you, but the Doki girls are not just a grab for me. Are just not a grab for me. That's fair. I think this game is brilliant.
You better not make me do that again.
Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you'll all have an idea what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. So happy, in fact, that gravity has ceased to work on my skirt again.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well.
Have a great rest of stream. I'm gonna get messy. Eating corn on the cob. Enjoy. Thanks for hanging out, Chevette Girl. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thanks for the chat. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Take care. Why does Monika look 23 and the others look 10? It's very explicitly stated at the beginning of the game that all of the girls are over the age of 18. That's canon, okay? I actually think that Yuri looks quite mature as well, but like, I don't know, 23. I think the only one that really looks quite young is Natsuki, but I still don't think she looks that young. I don't think. I don't know. All the love, Chevette Girl.
You're breathtaking!
It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day!
Oh, Monday's the big day.
I can't wait! I can do this. I can do this.
All right. Monday. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monika. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always getting home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
What's wrong? V4, what did I do wrong? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Mellar. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already. What did I do wrong? Everything. Why, you're mean. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on her way home. Hey, Sayori.
Dot? Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, I would walk home with Natsuki. Remember, we're romancing Natsuki, and for some reason, we are being a to Sayori, alright? Keep that in mind, alright? Alright. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Getting these DLC cuddles, he's warming up. Maybe he'll pass out. Aww. I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute?
Execute Order 66.
You just wait.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I'd just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore. You know?
Need you. Alarm bells. Alarm bells. Alarm bells. Sayori. DLC entering Sleepyland, perhaps. Whatever could you mean? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Wonder how much of a twist this game would take if the main character had a I'm not even gonna read that out loud, dude. That is fucked up, man. You know what happens in this game, right? Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Partially. Okay. I'm not sure if you realise how absolutely fucked up what you just said is. Conversation trails our elf, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I just can't lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Well, no. Yes. Yes, actually. Right, here we go. So we're going to save it here. And we're not, don't worry, we're not stopping. This is a good point to save. Yes, both. Right, so we want to try and please pink-haired girl Natsuki with flower. Damn. Joy. Damn it! Nibble. Yes. Skirt. Yes. Sweet. Damn it. Damn it! I will do this. I thought they just killed each other. Not exactly. Poof. Boop. Bliss. Oh! Joy. Oh! Yo!
Metal King!
How you doing, my brother? It's nice to see you. Then I withdraw the joke. I appreciate. I watched the whole time, and the minute I take the dogs outside, something fucked up happens. Yes, yes. Also, by the way, I don't know if you heard, but there was when I just come back from my Be Right Back, I did just sort of say, like, it's better not to just sort of sit waiting for the fucked up shit to happen. Try and enjoy the sort of more cutesy side of the game, because the more you sort of get into the dating sim part of the game, the better the fucked up shit is. One of my longest time friends. Aww, you're the best. I'm enjoying all of it. Honestly, this game is brilliant. I'm really enjoying this. I'd love to know. It's because I like the customization options and the camera. I'm really not bothered about the camera. That's one thing that that's one thing that when I've been sorry, I'm sucking at this so bad. That's one thing that when I've been looking at like the stats, I'm really not paying attention to the camera. I don't give a fuck about the camera. Here is an interesting idea. I mean, I do take pictures, but they don't need to be super high res. And he's out. What? Oh, if you don't care about the camera, then don't get the pixel. That's the whole point of the pixel. Right. Okay. Would people in chat have the pixel? Would you guys agree with that? The iPhone person who has tried multiple times to learn an iPhone interface. I would disagree. The iPhone you get easy operating system. I've already had an iPhone for quite a long time. I already understand the oh, he's out the right. DLC has fainted. That is adorable. I've used iPhone extensively, and I quite like the iPhone UI overall. DLC's in Dreamland because you went to Android to iOS. Very interesting. Yes. Excuse me. I was doing so well getting a perfect one. I know that you actually get a you get an achievement if you get a perfect one and only press one of them. I've implemented a UI for Android and iPhone are both arcane as fuck. Ah, interesting. So what would you say is better? Yeah, I mean, I went from an iPhone to a Samsung Galaxy, and it was a little bit difficult at first, but I got there. Send you a picture. Oh yeah, is that okay to share to the stream, Commander Sergeant? Milk. Cute. Kawaii, which means cute. Sure, amazing. Let's have a look. It's one of those things where the more you use it, the more it just makes sense. Oh bollocks. Oh bollocks. I think we're doing quite well overall. Bollocks. Yes, there we go. We got Natsuki, which is who we want. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm a little plump in the middle. I didn't notice, honestly. Guess what I achieved today? What did you achieve today? I think, to be honest with you, Metal King, I'm erring towards the iPhone 13, but I'm not sure yet. But it's something that's become quite urgent because it's getting harder and harder for me to successfully charge my phone. 70,000 words in my story. That's amazing. How close are you to completing it? Yeah, massive grats on that, my dude. So what would you say is your favourite restaurant, Metal King? Like, chain of restaurants?
Oh, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Are you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination.
My goal is to have 80k by the end of August, and my first full draft by the end of the year. Very exciting. I'm on my third draft of mine, heading to 100k, hopefully. I'm at 50,000. I wonder how many words my book has. I did count them. It's more than 100,000. To be honest, I don't really care which phone a person gets, so long as they're happy with it. Well, what I really want to do is I want to be happy with it. That's why I'm kind of... like, I use my phone, I watch a lot of YouTube on my phone, and quite a lot, not a huge amount, but quite a lot of Twitch. Other than that, I mainly only use my phone for Discord and like instant messaging on WhatsApp, and that kind of thing. But yeah, I really want a phone that's going to work for me. To be honest, and when it comes to YouTube, what I was saying to my wife is like, I don't really care too much if about the like the screen, like the quality of the picture, as long as it's not like total garbage. What matters more to me is like battery life and ease of use. Editing prior drafts and putting onto keeping the draft. It depends on what genre, what you want to aim for. My books are both fantasy novels, high fantasy. But yeah, what genre is yours, Angry Angel? You can sit there and do list after list, but it wouldn't matter because of it was perfect for him. Fair enough.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano.
Well, maybe it's not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm all super happy that you're willing to help me out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. And it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
If you want battery life, I do recommend Samsung because you can uninstall most of its bloatware. Because the iPhone, you're stuck with it. I mean, the on the stats, it said the iPhone that I was looking at had a much longer battery life than the Samsung I was looking at, but I don't know. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monika, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to be looking forward to.
Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people!
What's that supposed to mean? That's such a weird thing to say to someone.
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people?
Because it's right in your name! Monika!
That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. ... Oh, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
What apps you use, whether you keep them on or close them, calls you make, durations of them, how often you message. There's a lot of variables. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Fourth wall go. Yeah, fourth wall go. I also created a lunar magic system. What is a lunar magic system? Tell me.
Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down, but nothing is based off the phases of the moon. Oh god, that sounds complicated already. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Mine is fantasy and magical realism, fantasy elements in a world we know. Is the magic system a bit more soft magic system like Lord of the Rings? Nice. I wave my hands in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile. Nice.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at the usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk.
Mellar, what's up?
Love how Lord of the Rings feels like everything is magic, but magic is rarely used in it. Yeah, true. But what I'm saying is that it uses a soft magic system. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean?
Maybe I'm reading a little too much. But she seems a bit downcast today. No shit, Sherlock.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her.
Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk.
Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Mellar. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, that's what I mean too. It feels like it should be a hard one, but when you actually think about it, it's the softest ones I've ever read, right? But it's so good.
She always talks to me about things that bothered her.
But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now.
No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself.
You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she should have had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Main character, you actually dumb. It is. I managed to get a new first edition copy of the letters of J.R.R. Tolkien for only $15 on eBay because the person clearly had no idea. Oh my lord. How much do you think they're actually worth, Metal King?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Mellar.
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Are you stupid?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know?
Huh?
She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light turned on inside her.
What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been.
You're so funny, Mellar. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? ... Oh, I've said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway?
Everything.
I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just... I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, but to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do while she's behaving like this. Yes, main character, because it's her fault, isn't it? Well, the cheapest one I've seen in a similar condition right now goes for $65. Wow, damn. Exactly, that's cool. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Are you dumb? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out the ordinary. Are you dumb? But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Wait, where are the haunts? We've hardly heard any haunts today. They're supposed to go off quite regularly. Odd, isn't it? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. They're releasing a new anniversary edition this year with 51 more letters inside, which I already have pre-ordered. That actually sounds really cool.
You're just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing. There isn't much time, so...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. I was just...
Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Yes, yes, I'm on my way.
Is that what really? Is that what you're gonna say, Monika? Here we go. I'm still toggled on for this, by the way. You can toggle me off using your channel points.
Hi! Thanks, Ferox. You're right, gorgeous. Do you want to go to Nando's with me? Look at Natsuki, isn't she gorgeous? She's such a cutie. I don't know. Do you like McDonald's? I'll buy you one if you like. Oh my goodness. Do you like my hair? Look at my hair, isn't it flowing? Personally, I like to take people to Nando's all the time. There is better. Well, Burger King. I'll take you to... No, we're going to Nando's, remember? Remember? What happens in Nando's stays in Nando's! Flippin' egg. You want... Yes, but you need to get the spicy ones too. I'm never going near Nando's again. Are you scared? Why, if you're so scared of me, Ferox, why did you summon me? It's silly, isn't it? Honestly. Should we do another couple of shout-outs while we're fucking around? I want to see. Oh, you guys will miss me when I'm gone. Time's up though. Bye. Why not? I love roleplay. Hell yeah. Time for a good time. I have to go now, but drop by the literature club soon.
God damn. Absolutely not. Absolutely not to what? To what? To, being her hostage, because she was only asking Blazing, to be fair.
Jeez. Now you make me feel like a jerk.
You miss Monika already, but I thought you were scared of her.
Something's bothering you. You could just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles the last part. It's roleplay, Ferox, right? Now, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. No, you're not. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then she would be then you would be the first person you would go to, right?
I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Yes, of course you should. Natsuki fiddles with the books she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
That's all she said to you. Fair enough, mate. Cheers for hanging out, mate. It's always a pleasure to see you. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Take care. Have a lovely weekend. Ciao. Ah, don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not!
There's a bear over there, there's a bear.
Splish!
Over there, there's a bear over there.
You gotta love it. Splish.
Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah. Is there a Salvador? Yes, there is, yeah. They're both from Wind Waker. Do you remember the dude in Wind Waker? ... Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Mona calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about. I actually added a new one when you win. Hooray. Yes. What's the new one? Let me just double check. Oh, right, yeah.
Whose machines?
My machines!
How is that helpful?
I love that.
Whose machines?
My machines!
How is that helpful?
That is from Scrubs. I love that. It's not machines are fun to yell about. My machines. It's that particular redeem. That my machines soundbite is.
Man who would dare give me the raspberry? It's fucking wrong.
Did the wrong one. It's a bit of a.
There's only one man who would
This is the
dare
one.
give me the raspberry.
The machines one is a bit of a wink redeem that's going to come up for the next game we're going to be playing. Just saying. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poems to first? Definitely Natsuki. Let's see.
Have you ever had a dream that you
Logistics!
Was that the short one or the medium one? I'm not sure. How you doing, man? It's nice to see you.
You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course.
You're certainly enthusiastic today, and then she says,
Of course. You know I like your writing.
I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like...
You spelt it wrong.
I mean, it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that.
No, it's boo-loo. Boo-loo-loo-loo. Like that.
Oh, jealous.
How you doing though, Log?
To go. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. It's such a just dumb thing to get jealous about.
Doing good. Just got done a bit ago. Doing some designs from pet water fountain with a friend. Is that a water fountain for a dog? Something? That sounds cool. Natsuki.
What?
You're not very confident about your writing, are you?
What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? ...
It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Wow! No way! You don't say, main character! Oh my god! 200 IQ on this one. Can Duke be loud again? I enjoy scaring you with it. I think it's about right at the moment. I mean, it used to be too loud, right? Filtered water fountain for pets. What type of pets is it for? No, it's water fountain for a B-52 Strata Fortress.
General Kenobi.
Hello there.
If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Blazing isn't being horrible. Blazing is referring to something that happened in a Pokemon stream recently where I died for a really bullshit reason and I went big, I stared at the screen and I said that word. Cats and dogs. That's cool, man. So what you making it out of?
Right. Now, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this.
I'm sorry, what? ABS PC for them? What is that? Is that a plastic? Blazing. Natsuki. Because
nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, that's just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that.
there's something wrong with this voice. Hold on. Let me just reset the profile. FDA approved food safe plastic. Oh, cool. How do you make it into the shape that you want then? Do you actually have like a mold and you have to, like, is it liquid and then it becomes solid, or? I was gonna say it sounds too chipmunky. Yeah, it wasn't quite right, was it?
But nobody understands that. I really try hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want...
Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. My buddy's going to design it in software and then 3D print it. That's cool, man. Hey, Natsuki. So that's your plan for the weekend? Wait, does that mean you've actually got the weekend off for logistics? If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it.
Don't read it.
Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk.
It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. read this one, okay?
But I want to read it.
Why?
Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. Nah, just today. I worked... Fair. I'm sorry I mentioned it, bro. So, what have you been up to today, my dude? I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I've never really thought about how hard this is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. A lot of mostly nothing. That's fair. What kind of cell phone do you have, Logistics? I'm kind of asking everyone because I think I might need a new cell phone. Mine's broken. It's not charging properly. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clenches her poem a little too hard. Samsung S22 Ultra. What does the Ultra mean in that? What does it being Ultra change? She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table.
You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Okay, I will. Oops. That button used to unban someone.
Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something.
My S9 had troubles charging. What kind of trouble did it have charging? Because my problem is the wire doesn't stay in the hole. It keeps falling out. And it was plugged in. It went... Bro! So it's a design fault with the S9. I thought I was going mental because my wife's phone is fine, but hers is an S10. I thought I was going mental. Oh, mate. Metal King, you've honestly made my day. I honestly thought that I just had a faulty unit. But if they're all like that, processor type, a number of cameras. So how do you feel about your Samsung S22 Ultra? Do you think it's a great phone? Do you think it's better than an iPhone? Like, do you like it?
There's a bear over there, there's a bear over there, there's a bear over there.
T actually really likes that song, you know? Oh, mate. Over there. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm dad.
When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart. But what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Because you. Because you.
My S9 also had charging port connection issue. Mate.
Say it!
Say it! 3.
Mellar, give me uppies.
What is uppies? What did I just say? That was the right voice, right? Yeah, 3 is Natsuki, yeah. Yeah. What is Uppies? Can someone tell me? I think it's an amazing phone, and world's better than any iPhone. It also comes with a built-in Bluetooth stylus, so you can do air gesture. Okay. What is better about it than the iPhone? Because I have to admit, at the moment, I'm kind of looking at the iPhone 13. Uppies is when you pick up someone and toss them a bit as a kid. That's adorable. Cheers for that redeem, Blazing. That's literally the first time we've ever done that redeem.
Dot. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because the poem is clearly about me.
If you don't like it, then just say it.
Natsuki is small and tossable. I agree.
I won't get mad.
I've actually been looking into upgrading to the Z Fold 5 myself. A bit out of my price range. I'm not sure I'm particularly keen on the new flip phones. I'm not sure. I think they look a little bit weird. You clearly asked for Uppies, Natsuki, right? No. It's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. Not the flip. Oh, I thought that because it was called a Z Fold that it might be a flip phone. The one that opens widthwise. Oh, I know the one. Yeah, they're all interesting, aren't they? I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Don't just say that, dummy.
It's not called a flip. Now, I suppose if it was to flip, it would have to flip the normal way. But yeah, it folds. Good evening. Good evening. Sure is a beautiful day. Or what I should really say is, wait, where are my sounds at? I should say, hello there. How you doing, Cole the Idiot? Welcome in. Are you a fan of this game? Have you played it before?
Dummy.
Join in the middle of an odd conversation. Well, we're talking about cell phones. So, I don't know. I mean, that's definitely not the weirdest conversation that we've had this evening. Have you played this game before, Cole?
What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you just can't say.
Yeah, I understand. But the main character in this game says, I understand a lot for a guy that very rarely actually understands. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it.
Well, yeah.
You raise a flip. Why would they call it the same as the old one? That's almost like... Do you know, that is almost as bad, right? That's almost as bad as having something called an Xbox, bringing out an Xbox 360, so that then everyone called the old Xbox the Xbox One, and then bringing out a new one and calling it the Xbox One. How's anybody to be supposed to be able to figure anything out at this point? Oh, don't even get me started. It's been played several times. I know lots of things. And second, helium. Who needs helium when you can
do this?
Sounds like every guy I've ever met. What are you talking about? Sure, I understand, honey. 10 minutes later, I honestly have not. Yeah, exactly, Metal.
Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so.
Hi, a pro, so I'm Dad. That's what it sounds like.
Have you ever actually heard someone on helium? God.
Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does.
Just remember that. I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's. ...
I'm a person who enjoys dad jokes. Hi, a person who enjoys dad jokes. I'm Dad.
What is Brett's favorite number? 11.
That's awful. Those are literally Erica and my phones. Asked her if she set aside her preference for Apple products and could theoretically have she said probably. Perfect. Honestly, if you like dad jokes, you'll fit right in here. I'm very much the dad. I am literally a dad. I've got a little boy who's nearly 4 years old. But there are lots of people on Twitch that just call me Dad, including Blazing. Because I just do dad jokes way too much. Oh, congrats. Well, thank you. Would you be a parent? It's we were talking about the difficulties of parenting earlier. Commander Sergeant Chat has a little boy who's not much younger than mine. ...
Meaningful.
I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied,
Oh my.
I start to hand the poem back to her. So what kind of games do you like to play, Cole? But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft... What'd I do wrong? What'd I do wrong, Angry Angel? Bruh! Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion.
I don't want it.
Huh? Why not?
I just don't. Please.
I realise what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it.
Say hello to my little friend!
That's a brilliant movie. You know what? I know I'm going to want to stick around. I can tell I like this. So, follow it is. Also, it'd take me hours to list all the types of games I like. What would you say is your favourite... oh my god, word smeller. What's your favourite franchise is the word that I'm looking for. Mine is Zelda. I adore Zelda.
One eternity later.
Rude. When we finish Doki Doki on the Friday streams, we are going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I'm really excited. I have played it once before. I played it as soon as it came out. I happened to be traveling to China to visit my wife's family, like the day after it came out, so I went and bought it, and I rinsed it in China while I was there. Also keep in mind that Erica is a diehard iOS lover. She never chooses an Android phone. So her phone is good, right? Like, maybe not as good as yours, but still good. Mine, personally, will always have been Sonic the Hedgehog. That is fair. That is fair. How do you feel about the fact that some of the Sonic games are, shall we say, quite broken? Some of them are amazing, don't get me wrong, but some of them are quite broken. I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it.
Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. I'm just glad you want it.
Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. It's a crap shot. What you gonna get? It's a crap shoot. What you gonna get? Wrong. Yeah. It's just a shame, isn't it? I used to really like Sonic back in the sort of Master System Mega Drive days. Back when it was Nintendo versus Sega, I was a Sega kid through and through. But when they made the jump to 3D, I jumped off and went over to Nintendo. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. I genuinely love it for that. So you love the fact that it's horribly broken. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, it's one of those things that I suppose is so broken someone has to love it, right? Like something that's so bad that it's good, like a movie that's so bad it's good, like The Room, right?
That's all for now. So, go put it away before someone sees it, okay?
Depends on the game. Fair enough, fair enough. I love Zelda. I've been, I've actually, because Final Fantasy X was always my second favourite game. But I fairly recently played Persona 5, and I thought that was banging, man. But Persona 5 was really, really good.
I'll go do that. Oh.
I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. ...
I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Mellar. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish.
Add more helium. I don't know, is this helium? Eh? What for?
Just, I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded arrogant. I'm so stupid.
Yuri, that's a little...
No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody had fun when talking to me. And
And because of that, I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. ...
Yuri buries her head into her arms on the desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. ... I think if people really didn't like talking to you, would you consider playing this game, Cole? Then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but sometimes things are just worth taking at face value.
I've gotten so used to it.
Yuri's my favourite. Yuri was my favourite the first time I played the game, but now it's Sayori.
I've gotten so used to it. It's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility.
Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things?
Being disliked.
Yuri?
But what am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up.
Yuri turns away from me.
You should go.
Take things at face value, like how her name is Yuri, which is Lily in English. Not the other thing. I didn't know that. Eh? I mean, I don't think anything in this game should be taken at face value. Please. Oh.
Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking.
Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little better. Voicing over the voice acting because I feel like it. What? Are you alright? Monika.
Hi, Mellar! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ...
Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you?
That's...
Oh, come on, Mellar. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day, pretending to like manga that she's into.
Wow. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Jesus Christ, the main character's such a dickhead.
Eh? No, I think you're misunderstanding, Mellar. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have.
Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I didn't want to admit it.
So I just need to ask one thing of you.
Be careful.
Please? Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she is the youngest one here.
But remember, they're all over 18.
She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad
happens,
then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me.
Right?
That's what kicked in. I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up.
Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
Maybe they don't know their own ages. I mean, we know their ages. Do we know their ages? All we know is that they're over the age of 18. And yet somehow are at high school. Monika smiles sweetly.
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. All right.
All right. Oh, God. Oh, God. The name of the poem.
The lady who knows. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that ever was sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky, victim to the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful day. I look to her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice.
I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend doesn't exist.
And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up in a gust of wind.
18-year-old third-year high school student is a thing in Japan, is it really? It's not uncommon for us to be seniors at high school at 18. Ugh. We used to be able to leave school at 16 if we wanted. I went to college at 16 until 18. They changed the rules now, though. It's Natsuki. I actually do know a little bit of Japanese. I learnt a little bit of Japanese for a while. How else would you pronounce it? Here, with parent permission. Oh, wonderful.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical.
Not ski. No, it's Natsuki. That's what I've been saying.
I've got an idea.
Oh, God.
Why don't we write a poem together?
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Natsuki. No. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I mean... Yeah, I mean, it depends on whether you're learning, like, parrot fashion or actually what they would say. But anyway.
Hi, Cole! What drug do you think I'm on, Cole?
All of them.
How's it going? Cole, do you want to go to Nando's with me? I'm going tomorrow. It'll just be you and me. and Angry Angel, and Blazing, and everyone else, of course. Are you coming, Cole? I'm up for it, to be honest. Oh, good. Always in for more flesh. The more flesh, the better. You know what I mean? Am I, I'm not scaring you, am I? You're still coming, right? In all cases. And preceding a hard consonant, if you say so, logistics. Look, what the fuck, what? What's wrong? Everything's fine. Oh dear, I've gone dark. That's better. No, it's not. Come on. Mellar, your buttons aren't working properly. Goodness me. Oh, Christ, what? What happened? What's wrong, Cole? That went edgy. Did you see something? Nothing happened. Hey, look at that girl on the screen. Isn't she gorgeous? She like the bow in her hair. It's very cute. How dare you, logistics? How dare you say that we're wrong? I'm terribly sorry, I don't know what came over me. Just talk to her, Cole. I'm a person and my name is Anakin. Monika, Cole is... I'm concerned now. What? Cole, can I assuage your concerns? When you say you're concerned, what do you mean to say you're scared, don't you? Don't let me scare you. I've got the giggles now. Monika! No, Sarge! I will not. How dare you say such a thing to me? Oh, you've got a knife! Yuri likes knives, you know. You should speak to her next. I actually quite like Fee. That was Mellar. Mellar doesn't like Fee. I think Fee is breathtaking.
You're breathtaking!
But then, Mellar's got no taste, let's face it. That would be what would be preferred. Oh, you want to speak to Yuri? Well, redeem her then, God! Anyway, I'll have to go now, but drop by the literature club soon! Oh, God! Why am I big? That's better. Oh, God!
Monika told me...
You can bring in more than one at a time if you want.
I mean, I don't know why she didn't come, but here I am. Hi. I'm Yuri. Nice to meet you, Cole. Do you come here often? How did a person like you end up in a place like this? Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? I'm trying to chat you up, have you noticed? I also call her Fee, and not Fi. I don't care if it's the correct way. There is no correct way. People who gatekeep the way that you speak, that you say things, should just leave it alone. Except for Titus, of course.
Hurry up and use your channel points. Add an accent or summon Yuri or something. I don't know, do what you want.
Titus is the exception that proves the rule. Frankly, people that say Titus, they should meet me when I've got one of my knives. We'll see what happens. I reject your reality and substitute my own. I regularly reject
Come see my knives.
Oh my. That escalated quickly. I'm so sorry. Wait, where's all the buttons gone? Oh no! I can't turn myself on. Anyway. I'm just gonna stay over here with Yuri, thanks. Hi, what's a place like you doing with a girl like this? Don't worry, logistics, I'm only joking. Does it say Titus are being tedious? Let's do a dad joke. I quite like dad jokes. Not as much as Mellar, obviously.
If two vegans are having an argument, is it still considered beef?
Monty Python, get on with it, clip. Wow. You're kind of a jerk. Okay, fine. Well. Maybe can't you see? I'm falling. A guy like you should wear a warning. I'm dangerous. That was funny, I know. You're kind of rude, Commander Sergeant. Do you kiss your wife with that mouth? Gosh. Anyway. What are you laughing at, Angry? Was it the dad joke, or was it... Or was it the random sound? Yuri, calm down. Oh no. Don't tell me to calm down. That's exactly what gets me excited. It what makes me want to... Oh. Never mind. I'm toxic. You're slipping under. Oh. Don't make me hot. You're just jelly. These lips ain't for you. Don't call me out like that, Commander Sergeant. You're right. What's your favourite brand of knife? I couldn't tell you the brand. I'd have to kill you, but I like the Japanese ones that are so unbelievably sharp. They could practically cut through metal. You know the ones. Yuri's my favourite. I'm glad I'm your favourite. You're my favourite too. Oh god, did I say that out loud? That was very forward of me, wasn't it? Do you like my hair? Yeah, they not cut through me. Okay, Metal. I'll spare you.
This time.
Got to go. Aren't those the cheap ones? I don't know oh. I know a lot about knives, what am I saying? Mellar doesn't know anything about knives, so it's a bit of a problem. Never mind. I left the iron on. I've got to go. Bye. Bye.
She left the iron on. Thank you for those redeems. I appreciate you guys. And she's gone. Indeed.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
To burn anything. I don't know if Yuri burns anything. She's more about the stabby stabs, isn't she?
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yes, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day.
You're too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not good. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm reception. See something you put so much into, but if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
That's my advice for today. Accidents do happen, it's true. Thanks for listening.
Right, Sayori.
Dot. It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Time for bed for me, but we're just about to get to the good bit, Angry Angel. I mean, I could wait for the next bit till next stream. What do you think?
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for something at someone else, didn't you?
Alright, no problem. I think we've got about 15 minutes until it gets crazy.
Probably Natsuki.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Fucking liar.
Maybe? That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy.
Oh, is there another day? Oh, hold on. I can't remember, actually. There might be another day before the really good bit. Angry, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Angry. Go to bed. It's fine. It's fine. After this day, we'll end, and then I think the really fucked up shit starts next stream. Because I think there's another day where we spend some time with Natsuki, I think, before the actual event happens. Really good. Yeah, the really good shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you're happy too, right?
DLC just went to bed. I hope he sleeps all night. I hope so too. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you, mate.
In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Mellar.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay?
You call it too soon, I call it same day shipping. Wait, who are you shipping? Who are you shipping?
Execute Order 66.
So far we've had that twice in the stream and they've both been when Sayori's been on the stream. Shit.
Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay?
I'd rather execute a much wider known order, 69. 69.
Oh my.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. You just me, or did someone say something strange just now?
Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Seems you're right.
Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she isn't around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please, show some decency.
Oh, come on.
Actually, she wasn't feeling too well, and she went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the day she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. This song is a bop, it's true.
Calm down, guys. It's only commercial. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
Really, Monika? What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me to sign them.
There's gonna be any girl romance. It's from Yuri.
And as for Yuri, ... Yuri, you can, ... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. ... No, Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love Atmosphere. It's a great board game.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Who remembers the board game Atmosphere? How amazing was that game? It's a game where you get obviously like a board, but you also get a VHS cassette, and you put it in, you play it, and you've got like the game has a time limit, and this character keeps appearing on the screen called the Gatekeeper.
You're dumb.
Wow, and he tells you to do shit. Fantastic game. I used to love playing that game, especially Atmosphere 3. Let me help her. I unfortunately have never played it. Not me. It was, oh my god, it was so good. We used to you turn off all the lights. Ugh. I was hoping for crickets. Oh, the wind blowing. It was so much fun. You turn off the lights and you put the VHS in. You play in like mostly. Obviously, you need some light, and then the gatekeeper would come up and he would be like, "Which one's the old one?" You have to do a staring competition, and if you lose, then you have to basically take a forfeit in the. It was brilliant. Anyway, Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at the desk in focus. Stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. You're mean, Angry Angel.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Mellar.
The one who is truly useless. But, yes, but it. What? Duck out and spend some time. I'm finishing super soon. As soon as we get to the end of this day in the game, we're going to call it a night. So kind me. Yes, it's true. You okay, Moon? Oh, duck. I didn't read duck there. Read another D word.
Oh my.
Don't say that.
What's your profanity?
I didn't swear. Shut up. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand.
All the love.
You're breathtaking!
You could probably help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that.
Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? My club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle baking on your own.
Probably heading to bed myself. Like I say, I'm going to be finishing soon, but thanks for hanging out.
Mellar may not like to be around, but be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
What did I walk into? You do not want to know, Sir BT. I mean, do you at least know what's going on in this game? What breathtaking did I just walk into?
Say hello to my little friend!
I do, unfortunately. This game is amazing. Doing the voice acting. This is the plus version. I've played it before. Who's your favourite girl? BT, Sir BT. But take care, Moon.
He may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Monika, of course. Just Monika, yeah? I love chaos.
Hold on, I never said that.
When I first played the game, my favourite was Yuri, but I think it's probably Sayori now.
How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Mellar to... What are you saying?
I'm a Yuri person. Wait, what are you saying?
It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys! Where are you watching from? Also, we do have a question of the day. What is something you really tried to get into but just couldn't? Ladies, there is enough Mellar to go around. Hello!
Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mellar to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know?
And from Jersey, the Channel Island, Jersey. That's cool. I actually don't know anyone from Jersey. Sorry, New Jersey. Right. That makes more sense. There you go. I thought you might be from the UK for a second then. I would laugh so hard if there was no one guy in the whole school that was stereotypically feminine. His name is Yaoi. Is Yaoi the male opposite of Yuri? Because I don't know that one. Less interesting one. I don't know much about Jersey. I just know that they have slightly different laws to the rest of the UK. Yaoi's guy got right. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, if you could, what was one thing that you really tried to get into but couldn't? My initial thing was anime, but also Warhammer and tabletop roleplay. Hence why I would laugh. Fair enough.
I'm not sure what he's interested in.
You literally just said, I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. Art. I can barely draw a square. I'm really shit at art as well, but I never really tried to get into art. If I'm honest, I can barely draw a stick figure. If I'm honest.
I was just saying though.
Jeez, can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Mellar, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it doesn't even matter, and it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. Very well.
In that case,
everyone looks straight at me. But of course, I'm going to go with... I love the fact that if you choose Yuri... No, sorry, if you choose Monika, they literally won't let you. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, we're going with Natsuki. Like, we had a vote in the previous stream that Natsuki's the one that we're romancing on this playthrough. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. We'll definitely agree.
Hey? Just a minute ago, you were saying that...
That's because... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway... You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
So, what's your favourite,
You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Well, lots of famous people are buried. I don't know. Angry Angel. Winchester? That's the name of the pub in, what's the zombie film? I want a restaurant that does bibimbap. You could get that at any Korean restaurant. We found some bibimbap at, that's the Korean stuff, isn't it? There was some at, the airport that we went to. Shaun of the Dead, yeah. Do you mean Westminster Cathedral? Because the House of the Parliament is in Westminster. Westminster, right. Let's just go to the Winchester and wait for it all to flow over. Ollie, I love you, man. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Westminster Cathedral. Is it Cathedral or Westminster? Westminster Abbey. Westminster Abbey, it's called. Highly recommend. I've actually never been to Westminster Abbey. Then go across the streets to Parliament. Parliament is quite cool. Also, there's the Tower Bridge, which is next to the Tower of London. Tower of London is quite cool. I definitely recommend that. The Crown Jewels are in there as well. And the Crown Jewels are quite, like, they're all very shiny. We're going to go to the pub. Going to break some kneecaps. There's some amazing food in London as well. Although, I can't help you there, I'm afraid. Most of the amazing food are, like, small, like, chains, though. All the big chains are pretty rank, to be honest.
Of course. I'm used to it after all. ...
That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yeah, the Ravens at the tower. Yeah.
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome!
I don't think that really counts.
What about you, Mellar?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. You really don't want to know.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking. ...
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not a big deal or anything.
Well, it might not be just that. ...
Question mark.
I think that Yuri might be feeling a little bit underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help.
That doesn't mean... ...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look,
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That will be really important for the way that people feel during our performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction.
Tut. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would have said at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realised you didn't even have any way to contact me.
Oh! That's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like I can have a guy over my house. My dad would...
Really? That's kind of strict, if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, fine by me.
Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you just say you were gonna give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I'd act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. I think that's the end of the day, isn't it? You guys are amazing, and I love you all.
You're all breathtaking.
My name is Mellar. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Bye for now.